What's up everybody, I'm Logan from Sleepopolis, and today I'll be reviewing the Casper Wave Hybrid mattress. Now throughout this video, I'm going to tell you what the mattress feels like, what it's made of, run some tests, and give you my pros and cons at the end of the video. If there's anything I don't cover, please feel free to leave a note in the comment section below. For right now, let's jump in and talk about what the Casper Wave Hybrid feels like. This is actually my second time reviewing the Casper Wave Hybrid mattress. Casper recently updated the construction of the mattress, so it's definitely time to take a second look. In my opinion, the support level of the Casper Wave Hybrid has definitely gotten stronger, so that's a really nice plus out of this newer version. Now overall, I would put the firmness at a 6 out of 10 on the firmness scale, with 10 being the firmest. That's gonna be right around a medium firmness with a really nice little bit of pressure relief there. When I was lying on my back, my weight evenly distributed. I definitely felt more on top of the mattress. You can feel yourself sink into the comfort foams just a little bit, but it didn't feel like it was enveloping me. I didn't feel stuck in the mattress at all. I thought I did a really good job of supporting my hips, keep my spine in neutral alignment. That's a really nice sign for those that are worried about the formation of back pain, or if you're already a back pain sufferer, this could be a really nice choice for you. Now rolling around, changing positions, like I said, there's really nice bounce to the mattress. The original Casper is known as being an all foam mattress, but with the Wave Hybrid, there's pocketed coil support. We'll take a closer look at the materials used a little bit later on in the review. But those pocketed coils give this mattress some nice bounce, some good mobility, so you are able to change positions really easily. Now, what side sleepers are going to want to be looking for is really nice pressure relief for the shoulders. A lot of side sleepers out there, if they're sleeping on a mattress that is too firm for them, are going to feel jammed up the shoulders, going to feel a pressure point forming at the hips. I think there's enough comfort foam on top of the Casper Wave Hybrid that you're going to be pretty comfortable here. You're not going to have the pressure point formation that we might see on a firmer mattress. So if you are someone who kind of switches from your back to your side throughout the night, the nice medium firmness and the good mobility of the Casper Wave Hybrid could make this a really good mattress for you. Now rolling onto my stomach, what I'm looking for is good support at the hips again. For stomach sleepers, if your hips are sinking too far into the mattress, it's going to throw your spine out of alignment. It's going to make you wake up with some aches and pains in your lower back. I think overall this is going to be okay if you spend 5–10% of the night on your stomach, but if you are a really strict stomach sleeper, you're probably going to want to find something with firmer support. Now, instead of just taking my word on the feel of the Casper Wave Hybrid, I like to run a few tests on all of the mattresses that I review so you get a more objective look at what's going on. The first test that I run is the pressure map test, and I put a pressure mat down on top of the mattress, lie down in a few positions, and you'll see the results next to me ranging from blue for low pressure up to red for high pressure. Now, lying on my back with my weight evenly distributed, you can see that it is blue across the board. I think back sleepers are really going to enjoy their time on the Casper Wave Hybrid. Like I said before, I think it does a good job of keeping your spine in good alignment in that position, so I think it's going to do a really good job for the back sleepers out there. Now rolling onto my side, this is where you want to take a look at the shoulders and the hips. Like I said before, because your weight is concentrated over a lower surface area, side sleepers that push too far into a mattress end up butting up against the support layers, are going to feel that jammed up feeling I was talking about before. You can see here on the pressure mat that it is in a good acceptable range in my opinion, kind of that green blue range there. So if you are someone who goes from your back to your side or a side sleeper, I think you are going to like the Casper Wave Hybrid's feel. And finally, rolling onto my stomach, again my weight's evenly distributed, so you can see that it is blue across the board. I don't think this tells the whole story here with the Casper Wave Hybrid. I think strict stomach sleepers are going to prefer something with a firmer feel. Next up is the bounce test, and basically, are you going to feel stuck in the mattress when you're rolling around or changing positions during the middle of the night? Like I said, I do think that the pocketed coils do a really nice job of giving this mattress some bounce, and the Airscape Foam that they use in the comfort layer of the mattress actually has a pretty quick response to pressure, so I didn't feel stuck in the layers at all when I was rolling around or changing positions at night. The next test is a motion transfer test, and basically if you share your mattress with a partner, are you going to feel it on your side of the bed when they roll around during the middle of the night, get into and out of bed, or anything like that? Now to test that, I put a seismometer down where you might be sleeping, and on the other side of the mattress, I drop a 10-pound steel ball from heights of 4, 8, and 12 inches. That's going to kind of simulate that motion on the other side of the mattress. This seismometer is going to track to see how much disturbance is transferred across the bed. I actually thought the Casper Wave Hybrid did a really nice job of isolating that motion transfer. Sometimes with bouncier mattresses, pocketed coils, or otherwise, you will see really high disturbance levels transferred across the mattress, but I was really happy with the results of the motion transfer test for the Casper Wave Hybrid. And the last test is the edge support test. Basically, are you going to be able to sleep all the way to the end of the bed without worrying about collapsing it? If you can, it's going to make the bed feel a little bit bigger. The Casper Wave Hybrid has a nice edge support section of the construction, which we will take a look at in just a second. So I was able to sleep all the way to the end of the bed without collapsing it. So that combined with the really nice motion isolation means that I think the Casper Wave Hybrid is a really nice mattress for the couples out there. Now, to give you a better idea of where the feel of the Casper Wave Hybrid is coming from, I opened up the cover so you can see the materials used and the layers of it. Now, first up, that cover is a polyester knit feel to it. It's got a nice, cozy, durable feel, but underneath that, we get to the comfort foams. The top 2 layers are actually their Airscape Foam, really soft material. You can see you're gonna sink right into that, but it does have a quick response to pressure, so it's gonna help you move around without feeling stuck in the mattress. So something interesting about this top layer of Airscape Foam is they actually have like a gel kind of layer to this, so that's going to help you sleep a bit cooler, help draw heat away from the sleeper, and combines it nicely with the perforated holes in the layers here that help with airflow through the mattress, again to help with breathability, help you sleep a bit cooler. Now below those Airscape layers, we have this contouring kind of memory foam layer here. You can see that slow response to pressure that memory foam is known for. Memory foam is great for pressure relief, gonna help you sink a little bit further into the mattress, give you that nice side sleeping kind of pressure relief, the shoulders that we were talking about earlier. One thing I should note is that this layer, as well as the transition layer below it, are zoned layers, so they're gonna be firmer at the hips to keep them from sinking too far into the mattress, and softer at the shoulders, really great for side sleeping spinal alignment. Now, like I said, below that is a zoned high density poly foam layer. You can see that quicker response to pressure. It's definitely firmer than the layers of foam on top of it, so you're kind of going from softer foams to firmer as you transition through the mattress here. Another interesting thing about this zoned layer is that they actually use these gel pods to firm it up at the hips to really keep them from sinking too far in the mattress. Again, really great for spinal alignment. Now below that, we have the pocketed coil support of the mattress. You can see those here. You can see they're really bouncy, provide a lot of support and mobility to the Casper Wave Hybrid. One thing I really like about pocketed coils versus kind of traditional inner spring steel coils is that these are individually wrapped, so they move more independently. It's gonna be really nice for the motion isolation that we were talking about earlier. And finally, wrapped around the entirety of those pocketed coils are high density polyfoam support layer. It's really firm material found in a lot of bed-in-a-box mattresses, and it's going to let you sleep all the way to the end of the bed without worrying about collapsing it. It's gonna make the bed feel that much bigger. Now, if you are checking out this review of the Casper Wave Hybrid, I'm assuming you want to hear a little bit more about some of its biggest competitors. So first up is the Casper Wave Hybrid versus the Casper Hybrid mattress. The Casper Hybrid is the hybrid version of their original all foam bed. It has a nice medium firmness to it and a lot of bounce, so you're going to feel more on top of the mattress. Has the right feel that I like for the backside combo sleepers out there. The Casper Hybrid has a little bit lower profile than the Casper Wave Hybrid that we're taking a look at here today, so I don't think it's as good of a choice for the heavier folks out there, but I do overall think it's a really nice mattress. And if you want to learn more about the Casper Hybrid, you can check out my full review, which I will link to in the description below. Next up is the Casper Wave Hybrid versus Purple Hybrid mattress. Now, Purple is known for using a hyper-elastic polymer comfort grid instead of a foam comfort layer. Now, the hyper-elastic polymer is a really bouncy material that sleeps cool, and by setting it up in a grid structure, they create walls that strategically collapse where you need pressure relief the most. Now, the Purple Hybrid and Hybrid Premier mattresses have 2-inch, 3-inch, and 4-inch versions of that hyper-elastic comfort grid, and the taller the comfort grid, the softer the mattress. Now, combining that hyper-elastic polymer with the pocketed coils to make the Purple Hybrid makes it a very bouncy mattress. You're going to have a ton of mobility. If you want to learn more about the Purple Hybrid Premier, or see comparison of the Casper versus Purple mattress, you can check out my full reviews, which I'll link to below. There are a few other models in the Casper mattress line, so I want to touch briefly on those here. First up is the original Casper mattress. This is the flagship bed. It is an all-foam bed-in-a-box mattress, and it is also their least expensive mattress that they sell. They also have the Casper Nova Hybrid mattress, which is the newest addition to their Casper mattress line. It has a softer feel, and I really like it for side sleepers. If you want to learn more about either of these mattresses or the Casper Hybrid and check out up-to-date pricing information and Casper coupons, you can find those on our full reviews, which I will link to below. Now, Casper is really popular online, and because of that, we receive a ton of questions about their mattresses that aren't covered by our normal review process. So I want to cover a few of those most frequently asked questions here. First up is the Casper Wave worth it? And like I said before, the Casper Wave Hybrid is definitely more of a luxury purchase. It's a lot more expensive than their original all-foam Casper mattress. I do think it's worth it if you are looking for a luxury mattress, if you are someone who's a bit on the heavier side, or someone who's really worried about suffering from back pain. Next up is, does the Casper Wave come in a box? And the answer is yes. All Casper mattresses come compressed in a box. If you've never had a mattress that comes compressed in a box, when you open it, you are going to want to let it decompress for a few hours or even overnight before you sleep on it, so you get the full support and feel of the mattress. And last but not least, does the Casper Wave Hybrid mattress need a box spring? And the answer is no. All Casper mattresses are actually designed to work on slatted bed frames. Now, if you do have a box spring that you really like, or you just feel more confident sleeping on top of a box spring, you can feel free to do so, but you do not need to have one underneath the Casper Hybrid. Now, before I end the review, I do want to give you my pros and cons for the Casper Wave Hybrid mattress. First step, reasons I think you should buy it is if you're worried about suffering from back pain. I really like the feel of this mattress. I think it provides great support to keep your spine aligned in a good position, especially for the back sleepers out there. I think it's a really great choice if you are a back pain sufferer. I would also recommend it to the combo sleepers out there. Basically, if you switch between your back and your side throughout the night, I think it has that nice mix of support and pressure relief in multiple positions and good balance so you don't feel stuck while you're changing in between those positions. And finally, I think it's a pretty good choice for the heavier folks out there. Like I said before, I think they've actually improved on the support level in the updated Casper Wave Hybrid. So if you are worried about the support of a bed-in-a-box mattress, this could be a great choice for you. Now, some of my cons or complaints with the mattress are that if you are a memory foam lover, while there is memory foam in the construction of the Casper Wave Hybrid, it doesn't have the exact kind of classic memory foam feel you might be used to. You're not gonna get that sinking slowly into bed with that contouring hug around your body with this. And also, it is a luxury mattress, so if you're looking for an affordable bed, this isn't it. Now, if you are interested in purchasing a Casper Wave Hybrid, I want to give you a few of Casper's company policies here. First up, there is a 100-night trial period on this mattress, so you can have it in your home for just over 3 months, deciding whether you want to keep it or send it back. Shipping is free, and it will arrive compressed in a box. And if you've never had a mattress that arrives compressed in a box before, you're going to want to let that decompress for a few hours or even overnight before you sleep on it, so you get the full support and feel of the mattress. And finally, there is a 10-year warranty on the Casper Wave Hybrid mattress. You want to check out exactly what that covers on their website, but I would say 10 years is kind of the average for the online bed-in-a-box community. So that's it for my review of the Casper Wave Hybrid. If there's anything I didn't cover, just leave a comment below. If you are interested in my reviews of the Casper Hybrid, Casper Nova Hybrid, or the Purple Hybrid mattresses, you can check those out, also linked in the description below or on sleepopolis.com. Also, be sure to follow us on social media so you don't miss any of our sleep news or giveaway announcements, and head to Sleepopolis for all of your sleep needs.